what you want to do to practice a Dutch braid is doing a reverse braid, because with a French braid you would usually take the strands from the outside and cross them over to the middle. That would result in a French braid. This is not what we're going to do for a Dutch braid. For a Dutch braid, you'll have to take the outer strand under the middle one, so that it becomes the new middle strand. And you're gonna repeat that on the other side. So outer strand goes under to the middle. Now I'll just switch hands and repeat. I'm gonna show you how to do the reverse braid without adding in hair first. So cross it under into the middle, cross the other strand under into the middle. So this is all you do. You take the outer strand and bring it under its neighbor to the middle. This is what we will be doing with the Dutch braid as well. So looks absolutely like a regular braid that you would do when you cross the strands over instead of under. But this is the basic technique that you'll need for the Dutch braid. So now I'll show you how to add in the hair. So you could start this further at the top. That would look even cuter, but I'm just going to show you here because you'll be able to see better. So I take the left strand and bring it under the middle strand into the middle. Repeat with this side. So no adding in hair at this point. So you do that with the left strand and with the right strand. Doesn't matter where you start though. So for adding in hair, this strand still has to be crossed under, but I'm gonna add in hair. So what I do is I take this strand, put it between two fingers so that it doesn't get mixed up with this hair, and then I go all the way to the temple and all the way back. So I sectioned off like a parallel strand of hair to this section, and I'm gonna smooth it out like this. So can you see this strand that still needs to be crossed under? This is the new strand, and we're gonna join these. And now they go under. So change hands. What I do is I like to place my index finger under the strands so that I don't lose any of that middle strand and have to go look for it afterwards. So now to this strand. You can either cross it under and add in hair then, which is what I do on this side. Here it is. Or you can add in the hair and then cross it under. This doesn't matter at all. That's exactly the same thing. So I have that strand. I take some more hair from the temple all the way to where my braid is gonna sit. Join these, and then I'll just fold back this middle strand that I had put out of the way. So this is what we do. Change sides again. This strand needs to be crossed under, which I'm kind of doing already by bringing it between these fingers here, because this will just fall naturally there. But so left strand, add in some hair, smooth it out. This is why you always need like one free hand, because it just looks so much neater when you smooth out the strands. So add this in, and it went under the metal strand. So everyone holds their hands a bit differently. This is what I do. I have a lot of these movements going on, like a flick of my wrist. Yeah, so you're probably getting bored by now, but cross the strand under, add in hair, fold this one back, and keep braiding. So while I'm returning to this side, it's an important, well, let's say a pro tip, that once you add in the last strands at the nape of the neck, that you do not pull the braid towards you. Can you see that I usually like to pull this a bit tightly? So because you can always loosen the braid up afterwards, pancaking it. I love to do that. But if you have a messy braid, there's just no nice, doesn't give a nice result. Once you reach these last strands, do not hold the braid like this, like towards you, but try to, I usually have my knuckles almost on the scalp, so I'm wrapping my arms around the tripod, so it's a bit difficult for me. Let's see, I usually edit this out of my videos. So last strand, can you see I'm not doing this motion, but I'm trying to keep my fingers right on the head, adding in that last piece of hair. Lost some. And then, because I can show you, if I pulled the braids towards me and then went back, can you see that you have those annoying like bumps of hair? This is what the braid looks like once we've added in all the hair, and then I'll just do, this isn't super neat now obviously because there was no editing. I'll just finish my reverse braid by bringing the strands under, and I'll secure that with a small elastic. I'll start pancaking the braid by tugging on the outer edges of the strands. So be careful not to pull the whole strand. That can ruin your braid. Can you see? And already looks so much fuller. You can like easily double or triple the volume of those braids. So I hope this was helpful. See you soon. Bye.